Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be your weekly spiritual guidance and advice. I'm going to get all of your cards out, and then we're going to start your reading. So let's see what we have from Raising Our Vibration. My breath connects me to life. I make way for miracles. Living with purpose brings me prosperity. My breath connects me to life. In yogic teachings, breath is known as prana, which is another word for life force. The ancient yogis saw no distinction between breath and life force, and today the universe is encouraging you to tune into the power of your breath. We breathe without thinking, and yet when things get tense or overwhelming, there's a good chance that we deprive ourselves of what we need the most, air. Air holds the life force of the universe, and when we become aware of our connection to it, we create a pathway to guidance, support, and even abundance. Today, you're being guided to take more breathing space in your life. When too many things are piled onto your schedule, your breath can become shallow, your energy can be spread thin, and eventually you can feel drained. So take note of your breath. If you're holding it or restricting it while doing tasks in your daily life, know that it's not fully in alignment with your being. You weren't born to live a half-full cup. You are here to breathe with ease and to live a life that is full of purpose, connection, and enjoyment. I take the time I need today to breathe. I make way for miracles. Miracles are real. They come in many sizes and many forms. And when they aren't unfolding in our life, something has gone wrong. Miracles are our birthright, your birthright, because you, my dear, are a miracle. Miracles attract miracles. And when this card comes to you, the universe is reminding you that no matter what miracle you need, it is available to you. It is within your grasp, but do you believe it? Are you making that miracle too big for you to achieve? Are you wondering how it could ever possibly unfold? Know that it's not your job to understand miracles, but to ready yourself for them. Instead of wondering how yours will manifest, begin to create space for it. See yourself enjoying it, tune into the feelings you would have if it were already in your life, and know that it is. I stop sizing up my miracles and trust that every miracle is possible. Living with purpose brings me prosperity. With this card, the universe is reminding you that your life has meaning. By being who you are making a difference. Your trials, tribulations, and learning experiences have all led you to living with purpose, doing everything you do with love in your heart. When you do things with love, the energy around you becomes magnetic to blessings. And when you give without needing to receive, when you offer a helping hand, and when you take the time to offer yourself approval instead of seeking validation from others, you attract prosperity. Prosperity isn't just about material wealth, it's about overall wellness, a sense of achievement, and being fulfilled. A prosperous person trusts that everything that they are doing is creating waves of goodness that will in turn come back to them. A prosperous person is kind, loving, and considerate. You are that prosperous person, and your whole life is purposeful. Being myself is my purpose. All right, let's see what we have from our animal guides. What messages do we need today from our animals? Eagle, create your vision. So this is a card indicating that you need to really look at what you want your future to look like. So imagine it, dream it, create a vision board, something that you can look at every day in order to actually focus on the outcome that you wish to see. You might also be seeing eagles as confirmation. Butterfly, delight in life and embrace change as the source of your creativity. So you might be going through some sort of transformation, some sort of metamorphosis. Maybe you are emerging this spring as a transformed being, coming out of your cocoon, your chrysalis, so to speak, transformed into a beautiful butterfly. What else do we have? Parrot, let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. Again, I really feel like you could be doing something to your appearance. This could be something where maybe you're changing how you physically look on the outside to reflect what's going on the inside. So maybe you need to get a little bit of sunshine, and maybe you need to kind of revitalize your soul a little bit and transform your world by enjoying the colors of spring, colors of maybe your changing up your wardrobe, wearing more bright colors. Maybe you're changing your hairstyle or your hair color, but something that transforms the way that you look and the way that you feel. Okay, what do we need to know from our starseed messages? What messages do we have today? Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So like a little child, a baby, as they learn to grow and advance, first they have to crawl before they can walk. And so do you. You have to take baby steps sometimes in order for things to really take action, in order to actually listen to where you're being called or where you're being led. And this card, hopefully it shows up. There's like a magical portal that this person is actually slowly walking into. And if you can see in the foreground back here, there's a mystical energy. There's something that is transforming. So I feel like if you are on the spiritual journey, and if you are, you're probably watching this message. So this is something where we're transforming our life. We're walking into a new age and we're going into the 5D. So this is a shift that's happening and it's an energetic field. You've got to take the steps needed to get there. Okay, perspective. None of this matters, so zoom out, common ground. So if you can see, the world looks really, really tiny in this card, right? In the solar system, there's tons of stars around it. So shift your perspective. Sometimes we look at things because they're right in front of us and it seems like a huge mountain to overcome. But in reality, it's a little tiny speck on the blip of life on our timeline. So we need to focus on the bigger picture and shift our perspective because none of this will probably matter in a few years. So look at the bigger picture. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. And I love that she's also walking into a portal here. So definitely some things are transforming, it feels like, collectively for quite some time now. And this is really indicating that your soul gifts are starting to amplify, that you're starting to wake up these hidden wisdom and knowledge, these gifts that we all have. And it's something that you may need some more training. So seek that out from people that you trust. Sometimes it's training that we do in the astral realms when we're asleep. Sometimes it's things that we do through meditation or discovery of reading books, things like that. But it's time to step up. Our gifts are being called. They need to be used at this time. All right, what do we need to know from our animals, our angels? Thank you, angels. What do we need to know today? All right, raise your vibration, and that was our first deck that we pulled, is raising your vibration. So this is really important that you take some time to meditate, ground your energy, and do things that make you happy, things that fulfill you, so that you can raise your vibration. That's how the angels connect with you, is when you're on the higher frequency, it's much easier for them to connect with you. Honesty and communication. So I really feel like there needs to be some sort of open communication had, that this is something that by raising your vibration and speaking from your heart and from a place of love, that you will be able to be heard. What else do we have? All right, divine timing. So something is coming in your life in divine timing, and what that really translates to is that it's up to the divine. It's up to God when these things happen, and usually it's not before you're ready for them. So they're never going to give you more than you can handle at the time, even though sometimes it feels like it. Know that all these things will happen exactly when they're meant to. Okay, what do we have from the Ascended Masters? Keepers of the Light. What do we need to know? Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. So this is really a card indicating that not only do we need to give care and compassion to others, but also to ourselves, and that we need to make the right decision. So choose to be love. Choose to be loving towards another as well. All right, Lady Nadia, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Two cards definitely indicating that we need some love, or that we need to awaken love within our heart. Oh, and this is her twin flame. Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. I love this. See how they both have flowers in their heart space. So these two are actually twin flames, and they are coming into alignment. So you might be a twin flame that's coming into alignment. I feel like your twin flame could be reaching out to you. It could be something unexpected if you haven't heard from them in quite some time. Also, I'm being drawn to the lotuses on here, so a lotus could definitely be significant. A lotus is magical in that it rises from the dark, murky waters, and it grows and it blooms anyways. So it's a bright, beautiful flower, and it blooms out of the darkest, dirtiest waters. So there's something to that. All right, beautiful messages coming through. And Zodiac Moon. Let's see what we have going on for the Zodiac Moon messages. Sun in Aries, 1, a new beginning. Eclipse in Libra, 31, rebalance, reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. Eclipse in Gemini, 27, negotiation, rise to challenges as a new path opens. Sun in Aquarius, 11, opportunity, a readiness for change. Eclipse in Aquarius, 35, awakening, your deeper resolve rises. And Moon in Pisces, 24, wonder, follow your dreams. Sun in Aries, a new beginning, a leap of faith. A new beginning is on the way. This may be signaled by a particular event, a new approach to yourself, how you present yourself, a new venture or project. You may feel more like going it alone or being independent and assertive. Look at how your approach to life affects the outcomes of events. Is it time to be more proactive and dynamic? Be willing to give things a go and to have faith that your projects will work out for you. Consider a new circumstance, one that will bring balance into your life and make you feel more fulfilled. Be willing to make bold decisions, as this will help you to take action when a new opportunity arises. Look at life from all perspectives now and choose the most optimistic approach. New projects and ventures will begin to take shape. Take the initiative and follow your dreams, even if you feel at times that you are fooling yourself and that your talents do not match up to the task that you must complete. You may choose to boost your skill set so that you can move ahead in dynamic ways, or invest in assertiveness training so that you can stand up in your own power and announce your projects to the world with confidence. Avoid restlessness, fiery outbursts, and giving up at the first hurdle. Take heart and forge ahead, safe in the knowledge that when you trust and believe in yourself and the universe, that you will be supported in your efforts. Eclipse in Libra, rebalance, reevaluate relationships, justice, and fair play. A turning point is being reached in a relationship. How does the relationship relate to your sense of fair play and your values? An agreement will benefit from careful thought and decisive action. A resolution may not come about peacefully or in the way that you would prefer. A tumultuous time or an introspective phase will promote a fresh approach to the people that you associate with. You may feel that the apple cart has been overturned as a result. Rest assured, in order for structure, you will come out of this disorder. While you look for balance and fairness in the workplace at home, a period of adjustment may be necessary. A fresh relationship phase in which fairness is the underpinning quality will gradually grow. Legal matters may reach a crescendo in relationship to an agreement or contract. A mediator or go-between may be necessary to reach a mutually acceptable arrangement. Devote some of each day to relaxation, stress relief, beauty, and love. Surround yourself with music, art, and flowers. You may wish to indulge in more romance, film, or fiction. Treat yourself to a new outfit or a relaxing health treatment. Ask that beauty and love enter your life and picture this occurring. Do not be afraid to make changes. Yes, your actions do have consequences, but if your intention is to create peace in your life and that of others, your efforts will produce the result that you want. You may need to make a tough call in the process. Move forward in the belief that you can attain peaceful goals. Any disruption will be short-lived if you maintain your focus on beauty, equality, fair play, harmony, and peace. Do not be distracted by the chaos that your decisions may seem to create. Believe you have love and honor in your mind, and your path will ultimately run smoothly. Eclipse in Gemini, negotiation. Rise to challenges as a new path opens. A fresh attitude to your self-expression and your communication skills will help you to embrace a new path or a fresh start. It's time to draw on your abilities and boost your communication and negotiation skills, and to find ways to present yourself in a better light. As an event may seem like a challenge, but will point the way to a new approach to enrich your life and to boost your abilities. If you feel that you are out of your depth, rise to the challenge. And if you are in need of advice, ensure you consult teachers, media, communications, PR, legal, or publicity experts. A course in negotiations, assertiveness, or writing could boost your circumstances. During this time, avoid arguments and tricksters. Choose which battles to fight and which battles to let go. Avoid taking shortcuts in projects or cutting corners while driving. Your efforts will flourish much better if you devote extra attention to your work and activities and what's in front of you, rather than risking losing your good reputation or having an accident. If your ideas and plans are opposed, see obstacles as opportunities to fine-tune them. If you need to go back to the drawing board, see this situation as the chance to perfect an imperfect model. A short trip or change in your neighborhood may be in the cards. Repairs to transportation, a delayed trip, or a revision of paperwork or a contract may be necessary. This is the time to make an extra effort. If you are frequently misunderstood, see this as the stimulus to improve your communication skills, to learn another language, for example, or acquaint yourself with new ideas, social circles, or other cultures or customs. Sun in Aquarius, opportunity, a readiness for change. You're ready for something new. Readiness for change can bring about fresh circumstances whether you initiate them or not. Changes could come out of the blue or have already taken you by surprise. This card can represent new opportunities that are stepping stones for a better life, or news that simply astounds you. An interest in the exoteric will take you into new places. A fresh relationship at this time may be exciting, but if you feel insecure or wish to find stability through a relationship, this union may prove too destabilizing to be fulfilling. But for the freedom-loving, this relationship can represent the perfect dynamic, mutual respect, and willingness to be independent and openly pursue other relationships. This card can represent the on and off dynamics of disruptive relationships, and perhaps you or your partner is unwilling to commit. Lack of commitment will undermine this relationship and can lead to insecurities. This is also the card of technology, the digital age, and humanitarian efforts. These ideas in your life may appeal to you now. Be innovative and ready to try something new. It is the overall message in this card. However, it's important to combine your more eccentric and inventive ideas with realistic ways to implement them. You may feel that new beginnings or altering the status quo will represent upheaval. Rest assured that any sense of upheaval should be worth the effort, especially if you are open to change and consider life as a journey of discovery. Eclipse in Aquarius, awakening, your deeper resolve rises. This is the card of awakening. You're ready to try something completely new. An extraordinary coincidence, strange synchronicities, a new frame of reference, or an entirely new chapter will arise. If you're exoterically minded, studying a topic that intrigues you will kickstart a fresh spiritually enlightening chapter. This is a spiritual awakening. The more patient you are with yourself and your new understanding of the world, the more that you will advance and appreciate your extraordinary circumstances. Due to the upheaval associated with revelations that occur during this phase, you may doubt your abilities. You may see your intuition as unreliable, yet the truth is that you are an awakened individual with a deep and inspiring connection to spirit. This you can trust. Start believing that you can trust your abilities and avoid being easily distracted, restless, and unable to commit to projects. Digital and technological ventures can reach a new level. You may see your abilities and the digital world in a new light. Avoid being consumed by technology. Ensure that you create balance in your life between technology and everyday concerns. During this phase, you may be seen as eccentric or someone eccentric enters your life. Be guided by your intuition and your sense of purpose in order to step into your power. Avoid subscribing to other people's opinions of you. You may be different or simply experience life in a different way, and there is room on the planet for everyone's idiosyncrasies. Persevere if someone attempts to steal your thunder. If you are challenged by someone's vanity or ego, or are drawn into a power struggle, you will discover your deeper resolve rises above the conflict. You may be surprised by your ingenuity and ability to innovate. Align yourself with trust and humanitarian causes. Moon in Pisces, wonder, follow your dreams. Your dreams, intuition, and psychic insight will blossom and fuel your deeper emotions with a sense of mystery and delight. You're creative and are conscious of your extrasensory gifts. You may be particularly sensitive or feel vulnerable, and may even be unsure where reality and dreams meet. Ensure you are practical while you go through this mystical phase. Trust your intuition. This is the time when letting go of a past habit and welcoming new parameters into your daily life will require you to make some adjustments. You may need to be particularly well organized to fit your activities into your daily routine, especially if your head is in the clouds as you pursue exoteric, spiritual, or artistic interests. Your intuition is a credit to you, but you risk resting on your laurels. What can you do to move forward? If your activities are not challenging enough, you will not feel fulfilled. It's important that you rise to your full potential. Try broadening your horizons and challenging yourself. This card can refer to a karmic relationship with someone who may no longer challenge you to be the best that you can be. It may also refer to someone who no longer resonates with you on a spiritual level, and who may in fact be bringing out some of your worst characteristics. Trust your instincts if you're unsure of what to do next. It is time to be practical, grounded, and realistic, and to show compassion for yourself and those you love. Move ahead while reaching for the stars, but keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Above all, avoid being lost in emotions or falling victim to the charms of someone who is a little lost and who will only lead you deeper into a mystery that is not of your own making. That's what we have for your weekly spiritual guidance and advice. I hope it helps. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.